Hello, my name is Susan Rosner, and I am pleased to be able to present to you just a quick overview today of the Balanced Scorecard methodology. The Balanced Scorecard methodology is primarily used in strategic planning. I advocate strategic planning inside of all organizations, large and small. Many organizations are focused on developing business plans, and business plans serve their purpose in terms of being able to clearly articulate the mission, the objectives, the financial plan of an organization, and is primarily used to attract investors or get funding from a bank, or in some case to attract buyers. The challenge, of course, is implementing the plan. And a plan gets implemented based on the notion that everyone in the organization is 100% aligned around the mission, values, and vision and strategy of the executive team or the owner of the organization. In terms of talking about the balanced scorecard, we're going to make the assumption that as an organization you've developed a mission statement, you have a set of values that have been communicated to the organization. There's a vision, or Jim Collins calls this the big, hairy, audacious goal, something that is just out of reach for you, that as an organization you're really striving to achieve. And the strategies, which are the specific roadmap for how you're going to achieve your vision, your mission, and your values. In developing the strategies, by using the balanced scorecard, you're able to really get a very broad-based approach to answering the question of what it is that we need to do in order to achieve the mission, values, and vision of our organization. The questions that are asked in the balanced scorecard are really through 4 different lenses. The first lens, or one of the lenses, is the customer lens. Do we, to achieve our vision, how should we appear to our customers? There's also an internal perspective. So the focus of these questions really are around our internal processes. To satisfy our shareholders and customers, what business processes must we excel at? Another question that has to be asked is, to achieve our vision, how will we sustain our ability to change and improve? And finally, to succeed financially, how should we appear to our shareholders? For many organizations, they start and stop at the financial perspective. But in the balanced scorecard methodology, you're really engaged in a way to make sure that you answer all of these questions in a fairly detailed way. So let's take the financial question. What is your objective? An enduring objective or strategic objective for most organizations is to achieve levels of profitability. The measures can be your net profit, it could be EBITDA, it could be gross margins, you decide. The targets are the specific measures. So is it 10% a year in net profit? Is it 70% gross margins? Whatever those targets might be, and there may be a few. Initiatives, what is it that you're going to do from an initiative standpoint in order to achieve either those gross margin objectives, the profitability objective, the sales objectives. So what we've discussed here is really maybe 3 or 4 objectives, various targets, and the initiatives that are going to be implemented to achieve those targets, which could be internal monitoring of expenses, or it could be some external focus to increase sales. This same methodology can be applied to the customer perspective. To achieve our vision, how should we appear to our customers? What is your enduring objective? Do you want your customers to see you as being able to provide a certain level of value for them to achieve their goals? Each organization is going to have their own unique customer objectives. You develop those objectives, And in some ways, you're challenged with developing measures, targets, as well as the initiatives that are going to help you address those. Applying the same methodology to learning and growth and internal business processes, you can develop a very detailed and clear and concise balanced scorecard. Once this balanced scorecard is developed, it then may be rolled down to every person in the organization who can be aligned to every objective, measure, and target based on their role and their accountability inside the organization. So balanced scorecard and its implementation can be an extraordinarily valuable tool in helping organizations achieve their objectives in an efficient and effective way. And in this environment, it's really critical to have this discipline internally. To learn more about the implementation of balanced scorecard, don't hesitate to give me a call or send me an email. Susan at coach-on-call.com. Thank you, and I look forward to a continued conversation about strategic planning and the implementation of the balanced scorecard. Thanks.